Cheers fellas. This is the single malt Fermented cat with dementia. Single malt and the 200 grams of hops that Chubby sent a while back, straight into the cube. So what I'll do, show you some bits, we'll come back and we'll dive into this. Unboxing the Chubby, I'll show you what's inside. One of the main considerations that I did this, or bought this one for, was to do with the fermenter. It's quite tall, aren't they? And it's only quite a small fermentation fridge. You want something a bit stubby or chubby, so hoping that will go in. I've got other options. I could use a heat belt, I would say, but prefer to have it in the fridge right it's out of the way. So, plan to ferment under pressure. I'm going to do I did the Pale overnight, New Zealand Pale, that's going into here. And it's very good for lagers and hoppy beers, so I've got a hoppy beer, so it should be quite good. Let's give it an unboxing. I know roughly what should be in here. Get it in the fridge is another matter. So there you've got your lid, pressure relief valve, dip tube, and the seal, basically, and that's the baby. So some more bits in there. Well, they're handles for it, aren't they? So yeah, we'll have a look, see if it fits in the fridge. Well, we're in. Plenty of space. There's the fan just going there. So I'll give it a quick wash. Put my temperature strip on, site measurement, and we'll fill it up. So yeah, well, should be well. Okay, there's just your little bits. That's the pressure release valve there. I will be using it, but I won't need it because the spunding valve, which I've bought separately, will be used. So there's your float, tubes, springs. There's your cap. I was looking for the tape measure for the volumes, which is just inside the cap there. So that's that. And little temperature. They are quite accurate, these, you know. Quite cool in here. So it's showing 12. Probably about right in here actually. So yeah, we'll get it all together and show you filling it up. The fittings are quite tight on there, so just managed to get it on eventually. See some water coming out into the jug there, so just flush it with OxyClean and use fresh water. Okay, all I've done now is put the temp strip on there, put it to the bottom of your half batch. You're good to go. Put it up there, your half batch. You don't know, and then I measured 15 litres of water, weighed out 15 kilograms. Just chopped the top of that off there. It was just protruding, and the same on the bottom. Handles are on. So yeah, put the handles underneath, right on that lip there, and you've got a good purchase there. So yeah, it's all looking good so far. Need to do now is clean this, put some OxyClean in there, flush it through, and get the beer in. New Zealand IPA. It's got a nice strain in there. So let's get it to the Chubby. We've got another filter in there as well, so it should be pretty clean going in. And then we'll put the rest of that in there. Hopefully get to about 25-26 litres, and then we'll put the cap on and show you what the crack is. Right fellas, I set the spunding valve to 10 psi on the corner keg, which I knew was 10 psi, so it's just shorted at the moment, so I'll back it off tomorrow. All in there. Just remember, for the gas, or the spunding valve groove for gas, That's the bay out eventually. There's your floating dip tube there, and it does look murky and hoppy. Half a crushed Camden tablet in there. I mashed for 60 minutes at 66 degrees, 6 kilograms of pale malt, and that was it. 15-minute boil. About 15 minutes, I started with 15 minutes. I put half a teaspoon of protoflockin and the yeast nutrient. I always do that yeast nutrient last 10-15 minutes, just insurance for the yeast to start. Okay. And into the cube, on top of 200 grams of hops, 100 grams of Rakau and 100 grams of Waimea. Probably butchered the pronunciations anyway. So right, no sparge on this one, just let's say a 15-minute boil, no sparge. Into the cube, on top of the hops. Left it till the following day. Then straight into the Chubby pressure fermenter, fermented at 12 psi, and it came out as a OG of 1.049, corrected down to 1.011, so we've got an ABV of 5%. Now, it's not a load for a 6 kilogram grain bill, I know, but there's no sparge in there, and I did actually get 26 litres into the fermenter as opposed to a lot of these. You're struggling to get 20, 22, aren't you, something like that. So yeah, 5%, so cheers, and cheers Dino, give it a go. Not loads on the nose, but I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so I'm not going to get loads. I think getting some citrus in there, so proof of the puddings and the tasting. Let's neck it, cheers. Ooh, big hints of grapefruit there. I'm getting some pine as well. Don't get pine very often, mate. You know what? That's an experiment. It worked. So you're talking 60 minutes obviously for the mash. You could probably do less mash. 15-minute boil, no hops in the boil, and then straight into the cube next day. So it was a really short brew day. Did it one Thursday evening coming home from work. I thought I'll do that. I mean, you can even do it quicker. Get all your grains ready the day before and that. You'd smash it in 2 hours easy. So cheers. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Going up a bit, not a lot, but I don't put much out, and there's loads out there doing it, and there's some cracking videos up there. So thanks for staying with us, guys, who's been here. Cheers, catch you later.